back to a new video on the Skin Nation YouTube channel. This is Cobra, and well, first things first, we're going to be going over how to install OctoSniff and set it up in 2023 for both PlayStation and Xbox. I will be using Xbox over PlayStation, as I don't have a PlayStation at this current moment in time. So, yeah. First things first, you can get OctoSniff's sniffer through the OctoSniff website that'll be linked down in the description down below. It is only accessible through the Ultimate add-on that is $30. So, yeah. Once you have that, you need to log into the website. Ignore all of this. Alright, yeah, once you're on the OctoSniff website, if you bought the Ultimate, the software will be accessible through the download section, and you would download it. If you read in the description, if you read this, it'll tell you that the software needs Net 6. Net 6 is it's graphics, so it can open up. If you're using beta or non-beta, it's also preferred to be downloaded in the pre-requirements that will be left in the description down below. Again, in the mega file, that is to be installed first before you even try to open up the sniffer, or it will not open. There are two ways you can use OctoSniff to pull IPs. There's the wireless method, that is just pulling straight from the Wi-Fi or the mobile hotspot. And there's the Ethernet, that is from your computer to your device. The second method, the Ethernet method, is the most preferred method to use when you're using OctoSniff, because the often complaint I get is it's not pulling the IP I want, it's pulling these random IPs, or it keeps disconnecting me before I pull the IP address. That is going to be a common issue. OctoSniff is a peer-to-peer sniffer. It's a packet sniffer. It sniffs for packets. So you're going to need to be in a game that uses your packets to communicate with the server. So once you have the pre-installs set up, I will not be doing the pre-installs because I already have them. I'm not going to uninstall everything just to reinstall everything. It'll be a waste of time. You'll be able to open up the OctoSniff. On some occasions, your OctoSniff will open up a virus and threat protection, so you need to let it through your firewall. How you would do that is by clicking your Windows icon in the bottom left, go to Control Panel. Oh, yeah, sorry, hold on. I was in the middle of thinking. I think it's like allow device. Let me see. Yeah, allow device through the firewall. Scroll down until you can find OctoSniff. If you can't, press change settings and see if you can find it. If not, add it. I'm pretty sure there's a way to add it somewhere on here. There we go. Allow another device. Browse. Then find the shortcut and then allow it. Yada yada yada. This is the OctoSniff download. Pretty self-explanatory. If you're doing the Ethernet method like myself, I'm gonna need to change some of my settings. Nope, there. You're going to need to filter all your games. It's preferred to filter all those games because the traffic that you'll be pulling will just get thrown into other info, and you don't want that stuff in other info because you're gonna lose it within the other stuff you'll be grabbing. So I am going to hop on my Xbox and play a game or something that can get me get a hosting. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, while we are here, I loaded an R6. I'm doing a terrorist hunt because I'll be going over a step-by-step process because apparently in my other videos I'm not too specific. So, while you were loading into a game, it's not preferred to start sniffing until you're already in the game. This goes for both ways, wireless or Ethernet, it doesn't matter. I want to make sure that another thing gets put in issues because I've realized this was a common issue in OctoSniff support Discord server. Please, before you go and buy add-ons, read the fucking description, because there's been so many people that are like how to do this, how to do that, and the reading will tell you how to do it. So, enough of my bullshit. When you're in your game, and I'm doing a terrorist hunt once again, you press sniff. You would obviously add your console first, but since I'm doing it Ethernetly, I'm pretty sure it's gonna do the same. There we go. This is gonna be the game server IP address that I just pulled. So, after you grab it, you do whatever the hell you want to do with it. When you attempt to BBOS, DDoS, boot the server offline, you're going to use the port that's provided. You're not going to use some custom made up one you have. Unless you unless you genuinely don't care. I mean, the port's going to help you disconnect it better. If not, then you're just going to be an idiot that's, wasting power on a more than likely expensive botnet. Hey, Jesus. Jesus. Alright. And how you would grab other people's IP addresses is the port. There's a port difference. When you pull IPs, obviously the default console port for a lot of your target's IP addresses would be 66723074 or 6637. I don't know. It's different, but look at the internet service provider, the ISP, and it'll tell you what to look for. If you have common sense, which this is all it is you need to adapt to common sense. You would need to look at some of the few things. That is, router providers. If you're familiar with the router providers and like what routers are considered home connections, it should be a easy no-brainer. Like Comcast, Spectrum, CenturyLink, Cox, and all that other stupid stuff. Once you got all that set up, you should be able to pull IPs flawlessly without any issues. Don't hover over other info and hit 443. You should filter it though when you go over to, I think it's packet filtering. Yeah. Filter specific ports. Like I filter 3544 and 443. I didn't do it this time, but that's just because I'm stupid. And then, boom. Don't worry about this Xbox tab and all this other stupid stuff. This is labeling. This is if you're pulling people's IPs on games and stupid stuff like that. I want to also make sure that you guys are made aware that labeling on the tool itself does not add them onto the database. I don't know what the process is to adding people to a database, but if you want to add people to a database, I would recommend going into support and asking how you would do that. So, if you guys have any questions, I will be leaving my Discord link in the server description down below if you guys have any questions. And if you guys want to join OctoSniff's Discord server, however, I can't drop an invite for that, but I could drop the link to the website that you can make an account and then link your account and join the Discord server if you have questions. This is Cobra from Skin Nation signing off. See you guys in the next video.